Hello guys, Gaia here again before Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In the last part, I got my final gym badge, so we can finally make our way towards Indigo Plateau, the ultimate destination of this game. And I don't know for you, but yesterday was crap for me, and today was a little better, and I feel like I need to lash out against someone. Hello, Prey! What, surprised to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too. That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Gaia, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on! So yeah, 3 seconds, well, actually half a minute into the video and we're already fighting a trainer. It's actually this guy again, Gary. He has a full party, finally, and he starts out with a level 47 Sand Slash. Honestly, level-wise, if you're prepared for Giovanni, you're pretty much ready for Gary. I don't know, I guess. Anyway, the Sand Slash is over in a flash. No match to the power of sauerkraut. Anyways, his next Pokemon is Execute. He hasn't evolved it yet, but he will eventually, and you can quote me on that. Anyways, yeah, level 45, Psychic and Grass type. Yeah, just nuke it with a Fire type Pokemon. If you have a Bug type move, though, that'll really just ruin Execute, though, so, yeah. If you got, like, Pin Missile, God, it'll just rip right through it, I guess. Alright, his third Pokemon, Ninetales, his Fire-type Pokemon, and we've seen this guy before. Let's go with Vaporeon. Or Nami, whatever. So yeah, level 45. So yeah, all of this Pokemon should be pretty easy to handle at this point. Alright, he's gonna get a cheap little quick attack on me, and I'm going to retaliate with Surf. Surf really does look kind of cool in this game, considering. I mean, I kind of like the way it looks here instead of the second generation, because then it just looks like that big wave or whatever. And I'm rambling again. So yeah, let's go on with his fourth Pokemon, Cloyster. Water and Ice type, so obviously I'm going to be sending up Pikachu! And hopefully Thunderbolt will be enough. I'm hoping. Alright! Yeah, I'm sorry, I want to be more excited, but I'm tired right now. Anyways, its fifth Pokemon, Kadabra. Since it isn't evolved yet, this should be pretty easy to handle. Low defense. And yeah, this is its first level 50 Pokemon. Let's try out Ingo's new Body Slam move. Body Slam has the advantage... Oh, wow. Wow, there it goes! Body Slam has the advantage of paralyzing a Pokemon every now and then, which makes it better than Headbutt, other than the fact that Body Slam is about 15 points more powerful than Headbutt, so yeah. Anyways, Gary's final Pokemon, Jolteon. His most powerful Pokemon at level 53. I have a feeling it's going to lead with Pin Missile again. And look at that. Pin Missile's the only way this guy can hurt me. So yeah, this is pretty much the only move he's going to be using against me. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. Only 2 times. Wow, I think that's happened like the last time he tried that on me. Wow, that's actually pretty lucky on my part. And down he goes! So, let's move on. What?! I was just careless! Yeah, and I took your money too. Ha! That lifted me up. I'm ready for Pokemon League. How's that possible? I painted all your Pokemon. I guess I feel a little better now. Whipping his little butt definitely makes me feel a little better. So, let's just continue this little gravy train, since I didn't really get hurt that much, or, I don't know, maybe I'll just go heal up once I show off this little building here. The Pokemon League front gate. I actually looked at this building the last time I was here, and I couldn't do anything here because I didn't have the boulder badge, but now things are different. Ha! Alright, so let's move on. So, now that we have our badges, whenever we talk to these guys, they'll notice that we have a badge automatically and let us through. Now this is the actual Route 23, and you notice there's a little important music now. So basically, you can actually come back to Route 23 a little earlier on if you want to. How far you want to get into this route depends upon how many badges you have. You can see here these little guards here guard the way, and you can get a little further to Route 23 each time you get a new badge. So it takes 3 badges to get up here, and you need to have the rainbow badge from Erica in order to access the water. And I guess this would be a good place to train your grass and electric types. I mean, In yellow version, they really made the fishing Pokemon crap because it's just Poliwag and Poliwhirl. In red and blue, you can find some really good stuff if you have a Super Rod with you. You can find like Kinglers and Starmies and all sorts of powerful stuff. So yeah, you need to have Koga and Sabrina's badge in order to get through the water, though. I believe once you have Sabrina's badge, you can just get to the end of this. And you can also find wild Pokemon here, too. The only notable Pokemon I suppose you can find here is Ditto. But we can already capture that before, so yeah. Volcano badge from Blaine. I guess it's a little bit further into this route. Not a whole lot further, though. Just, you know, a few more grass patches. I thought that had an item right there. And this last guy has the one for Giovanni, the Earth badge. And once we have the Earth badge, we can finally get access to Victory Road, which is the... Yeah, Victory Road has appeared in every version of Pokemon. It's basically the cave dungeon that always appears right before you reach the Indigo Plateau. And yeah, quick note here though, you need a Pokemon with strength in order to get through this dungeon here, unfortunately. And as you'll notice, I put one of my Pokemon back. Yeah, I put Tangela back because I looked at the Pokemon ahead of time and it doesn't really require a grass-type Pokemon here, so yeah. So, yeah, the major puzzle with Victory Road is that there are a bunch of, you see there, that little pale tile on the rock there. That's actually an impassable tile for some reason. Like, it doesn't really look like it in this game, it just looks like something. But, there are buttons, right that just came into view, and you have to push these boulders on top of these buttons. And once you do that, those pale tiles will disappear, and you will be able to continue into Victory Road. You will have to do this a few times. This isn't the first time that you'll have to do this, but yeah. Another thing to note here is that the trainers here are actually quite... I would say they're quite respectable, I suppose. Like, a lot of them have Pokemon, like powerful Pokemon, and the level, I guess it's alright considering. I mean, if you fought Gary and you defeated him, you'll be fine here. Anyways, this school trainer here has a Persian, and a Ninetales. So yeah, the type of trainer that we're going to be pretty much predominantly fighting here is cool trainers, both male and female. We'll find a few other trainers here and there, but yeah, the majority is going to be cool trainers. The problem with the cool trainers is that, for this dungeon particularly, they vary in types, so you just need to be prepared for them. Alright, so here is one of those, like, you know, choose your poison or whatever. The item on the left is actually a rare candy. However, the item on top is TM43, which is for Sky Attack. It's basically the flying equivalent of Solar Beam, and it only has like 5 uses, but it is pretty powerful. If you're willing to teach a Pokemon that, go ahead. That boulder that I just passed by, you can just... It's a shortcut to getting out of here. There's quite a few of those in this dungeon here, but... Let's fight this cool trainer here, who for some reason has a whip and an Ivysaur, a Wartortle, a Charmeleon, and finally a Charizard. We haven't fought this guy yet, so for so long we've had one of these guys in our party, and now we're actually fighting one. So yeah, fire and flying type. It shouldn't be any match for Nami though, since it's 12 levels ahead, and the critical hit helps too. But yeah, see, like, you saw, like, this guy here had all the Kanto starters, so yeah, his party was pretty varied. Alright, let's switch out Pokemon, because I believe the next trainer I'll be fighting is either Poison or Fighting type. I can't remember offhand. I know I need to have, Hypno out. Alright, so that rock there is another one of those shortcut things here, and this is a very easy button puzzle here. So yeah, not a whole lot of thinking for this particular one. Just don't push it all the way to the left. Just, yeah, push it once to the left and then push it all the way down and then go left. Otherwise, yeah, if you do get the boulder stuck in like an immovable passage, just leave the floor or something, like go downstairs or leave the dungeon or something, and the rock will reset, I think, anyways. Yeah, alright, so let's just fight this guy here. So yeah, Black Belt. And, okay, Machoke. And Machoke. I really am drained in energy. I have to apologize, though. Like, usually I'm a little bit more full on energy, but yeah. This is how I react to school, I guess, or whatever. It is the first week. Give me a break. I mean, the first week's, like my dad keeps saying, it's always the hardest week back because, like, you know, I've stayed up a lot during the summer, and yeah, now I have to wake up at like 6:30 and 6:15, whatever, all the time. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, TM05 was Mega Kick, normal type move if you'll remember, and it's got a bit of accuracy missing to it. I think it's like 85% accurate, but it's a solid normal type move if you want to teach it. Alright, random juggler here, and he starts with Drowsy, goes to Hypno next. Now a Kadabra, and finally another Kadabra. So yeah, usually jugglers have like poison types or something, so yeah, well, I don't know, they also have psychic types too, but that guy only had psychic type, yeah. You just gotta be on your toes when it comes to this dungeon. Because, yeah, there are a lot of trainers here, there are a lot of different types of Pokemon here. Wild Pokemon-wise, you'll find, Geodude primarily, that's like the one Pokemon you'll find the most here. You also find Graveler, its evolved form. You'll find Machoke, some Zubat, Golbat, the evolved form of Zubat, and Onyx. I think that's about it. You'll find more in like red and blue, but yeah, that's all there is here in yellow. And there's a Tamer randomly here. He has a Persian and a Golduck. I don't believe we fought a Golduck yet, so I'll talk about it. It's pure water type, the evolved form of Psyduck. It's unique because it learns like one or two psychic moves, which like doesn't make sense because it's not psychic type, but I don't know, I think it just learns confusion, to be honest, but yeah, they demonstrated that in the anime, so that explains that. And this guy was protected with a full heal. I don't know if I've ever described full heal, so I guess I'll do it now. Full heals basically treat any status condition, but that's all they'll do. It's basically like an all-purpose antidote or whatever. Alright, so this guy here is obviously guarding a item, and he's heard of a child prodigy, and I wonder who that is, but before we figure that out, let's fight his 3 Pokemon. He starts out with an Executor. Hey, I was just talking about this Pokemon, wasn't I? Executor is the evolved form of Execute, Psychic, and Grass type. Shouldn't be any match for Shazam, though. Yeah, see, there he goes. Okay, his second Pokemon is Cloyster, so obviously I'm going to be skipping past that, so go get Pikachu! And finally, Arcanine! So yeah, random Pokemon again. Whee! Rumors are true! Oh, it's me! I didn't know that! What a surprise. Max Revive. Alright, so this boulder puzzle is a bit of a long one, or at least, like, it's not hard, but it's long. And basically, you have to take this boulder here and push it all the way to the left. And that'll get rid of none of those pale tiles that's on that rock face right below me. So, yeah, nothing really to talk about. It's just me pushing a boulder and all that. I'm sure I could probably speed this up, but the last time I tried messing with the speeding on my video and all that stuff, it deleted all my, like, recording saved on iMovie. I had to dig through my computer to find the recording again for whatever it was, but yeah, I don't want to take that chance, so yeah, alright, here's the tricky part, and yeah, you want to get down to that button there, and looking at the time, I'm probably going to have to end the video here. So this is Gaia 9, this is Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, and in the next part, I will hopefully finish up Victory Road. So let's push the rock on the button, and I will see you guys later. Dun, 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 dun.